Graham McGowan here with Astronaut head coach. Coach, heck of a game. Tale of two halves, really. Kind of a quiet first half, getting yourself comfortable kind of with each other, and then starts off with a special teams bang and kind of traded blows until the tail end. A lot of defensive stops there. Talk about that performance.
You know, it's just one of those things, like I played here at Astronaut, I played for Coach Halleck, and he's always been huge on special teams, and special teams win games, so it's something we focus on, and it was tough to focus on it this week because I think we only got outside on Wednesday because of rain, so we had to get all special teams in one day, but we thought we could get something with kickoff because they're just not as deep as some teams, so we got lucky, got a couple blocks, and it worked out our way, but you know, at halftime, we just told the kids, you know, the first half is what it is. We made a mistake to kind of give them their opportunity, we felt like. So if we could just play clean football second half, we could run away with it, and we ended up doing that.
Noticed a lot of wildcat. Second quarter, quarterback came out, hand taped up. Everything fine there. Saw him back in the game. Your offense seemed to work a lot smoother when he's out there, able to really give a lot more misdirection there. Allows that offense, the line, to get a lot more open holes for your backs.
Yeah, you know, the Wildcat, it's something I've always done. It all comes down to a numbers thing in the run game, just trying to get alignment, to get leverage where we can. And he wasn't hurt. I don't know why he had the tape on his hand, but it's just something we'll show from time to time. And if it works, we stick with it. If not, we go back. And we came back and found some stuff that worked better.
Obviously, I think the side of the game that is oftentimes the least talked about, and probably also the one that's you see the most, is that line play. Your offensive line and defensive line were dominant the entire game, oversized, outmatched everybody there on Gallie. Seemed to finally wear them down. You guys were getting 5 to 6 yards per big carry, it seemed, no matter which way you were running, up the middle, on the sides. Just talk about those guys, the size, the stamina that they had. A lot of them play both sides of the ball and get really aggressive play there off the line on almost every snap.
You know, it's a standard we try and set. I've always been a real big believer, if you can run the football and play defense and be physical in both those aspects, you can really wear on people, and that's when you get the second half, like kind of what we had. You know, I think offensive line is just kind of one of those positions of attrition. If you can hang in there longer than they can hang in there, and that's something we're trying to get to, where we pride ourselves on our offensive line play and just our mental toughness and our shape, what shape we're in.
With head coach Justin Worden, first win for the War Eagles. Good start for their 2018 season. For Space Coast Daily, I'm Graham McGowan. Graham McGowan here with Space Coast Daily. Player of the game, Jaiden. And big game, tale of two halves. Some big plays for you, a lot of aggression on both sides of the ball, a lot of speed. Talk about first game of the year. Man, you were making some big plays out there early.
First, we had to overcome some adversity in the first half, and we just had to get together as a team and execute. I can't do it without them.
So you guys are a team, and we talked about this with Coach Worden. Offensive line, defensive linemen, those guys making huge plays, opening up big holes for you guys, putting pressure on the quarterback, allowing you guys to make big plays defensively. Talk about that contribution to you and how that makes you – you said you can't do it without them, how that makes you make the big plays.
Sometimes when we win it on D, the D-line steps up huge, and then they just always come through for me.
Jaiden Worden out of breath, busy game, playing both sides of the ball, a win for the War Eagles, and the player of the game nod for his first game of the year. With Space Coast Daily, I'm Graham McGowan.